Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in beautiful Sagittarius season now, well, when this reading is for. And so we'll see how that fire energy goes for you. Coming out of that deep water, what is being transformed, what emotional feelings have we learnt and is now being inspired to take action, inspiring you to take action. So this is a general reading, Taurus. It may or may not resonate. Just take the bits that feel right and leave the rest. If it does resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link is in the description box below, and we'll get some more information for you and to take a look at the future beyond. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. I really appreciate that. So let's see, what can we get for Taurus coming in? The Two of Swords crossed by the Four of Swords. The Ten of Swords, lots of swords. The Ten of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. The Lovers. Strength card. Temperance. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And at the base of the deck, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to pull a charm for you, Taurus. A charm for Taurus. What is that? Oh, it's a little elephant. How cute is that? An elephant. Ancient knowledge will clear the path for you. Obstacles will be removed. Something big is coming. Whoa, okay, Taurus. That was the message I got for that. So let's pull an animal spirit energy coming out for you. Something big is coming. Okay. Animal spirit energy for Taurus. Look, the unicorn, something magical is coming, something unreal that you might not even believe. So you're being really encouraged to believe in magic here, a magical new direction, but it isn't here yet, but you need to believe in it. It will appear when the moon is at its brightest. So it will be around the new moon cycles that you will get a glimpse of this. So the full moon, sorry. So if you get a chance to do any of there isn't actually a full moon in this, but I'm talking about there is one on the 30th of November and also the one at the end of December, which you can, if you do meditations or anything like to tune in, there'll be glimpses of this around that time. So this is a kind of a really ethereal energy, and when the unicorn comes in, it comes in to kind of ask you to believe in a reality that you can't necessarily see. You can just sense it and feel it. It's like very, like I said, ethereal or intangible, but it's there. It cannot be put into words. So maybe it can't be scientifically proven at this stage, but it's there. So, yeah. And also being told to believe that you are the unicorn. You are something special and unique as well, Taurus. And this can be something that perhaps parts of you struggle with. Maybe that's hard for you to believe in certain aspects. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But it's seeing yourself in a different light, I would say. So we have, as the fairies cards, we have the Singer of Courage. So a lot of things are being changed, restructured, re-engineered energetically with your subtle anatomy as well, your energetic systems, and in your auric field. So there's a lot of rearranging for this new programming, this new energy. There's a lot of things happening on a much higher energetic level that may not be apparent in your 3D world at this moment in time, but they're asking you to believe in that for whatever reason. So yeah, I feel like there's a massive reprogramming happening. So let's look at the Two of Swords crossed by the Four of Swords. Again, you know, this character cannot see, cannot make a decision, but they're blinded by their rational mind. They have to rely on their connection to the moon, their intuition. And again, that is coming in so clearly for you, Taurus. So you've been crossed by the Four of Swords, which is taking some time out. Might be really important around these times to actually take some time out. If you're feeling it, take a day off work, or make sure you have a space for yourself to rest and recover, or meditate, lie down, have good sleep for some of you, but just finding that time to actually be still, to connect into this, and it's actually going to be a different story you're going to be told here. There's a rewriting of the stories in your life, of how they've been told, how you've understood them. And that's part of that energetic re-engineering, reprogramming. It's like the words are all being jumbled up like someone's dyslexic and then rearranged in a different order. So it's like a whole new language, even though it feels like familiar. There's a familiarity to the old, but yet it's totally new. So it's gaining a whole, not even just a whole new perspective, but a whole new understanding and realization of where you're at now and how you got here and what's actually happening on that higher level now. So again, like a huge paradigm shift is coming through at the moment, Taurus. And you're crowned by the Ten of Swords. So this is an ending. This is your conscious mind. This may be what you're realizing. It may be something you're wanting to bring in, or something that you're understanding or dealing with at this moment in time. Something has ended big time. So something big has ended, but something big is coming. But at the moment, the focus is purely on the ending and unaware that there is this new dawn coming. The darkness is lifting, but there needs to be a period of recovery here, a period of integration. So letting go of the old. So this might actually really affect you physically, Taurus, in that you might actually just have no energy one day, or just need to be tired and just need to take a rest. It could actually have that because there's so much happening energetically, or sometimes you get like a cold. I'm not going to go down. They're not showing me anything COVID related. Luckily, it's more of an energetic thing rather than an actual. It's like they're energetically wanting you to rest and recover. So yeah, it's not related to that at all, which is good. Well, it doesn't feel like it to me. But you've got two tens. You're topped and tailed by a 10, and at the bottom you've got a 10 of wands. So something very definite is ending here. This is the old system, the old paradigm. And you have the 10 of wands. This is letting go of a burden where you could not see where you were going. You couldn't actually understand where it was where you were heading. It's time to let go of that. So a huge belief system has ended, as well as, and again, I feel like it's affecting your energy levels a lot, as well as something you've taken on as a burden that has drained you of energy. So when you finally release these things, it can have two opposite effects. One could be heaps of energy, and one could be no energy. And so it kind of will affect people differently depending on who you are. But it's really important to know that there's been a massive end of a cycle here. And that's something that you need to kind of process. We have, and it's a definite ending. I've just been told there's no going back after this. So it's like something has been irrevocably lost, and there's no going back to the old. So it's like a part of you has changed and will never, ever be the same again in a positive way, though. It's like a whole new you. So we have in the recent past the Ace of Pentacles. So you've actually been given the choice here to take this up or not, to step into this or not. And this has been handed to you, the opportunity to take this up. And that is to take up this new system, this new energy, this new paradigm shift, this new cycle. And I feel like for, a lot of you've wanted to, but there's been a choice. There's been an offering. So, yeah, that has been, and I feel like as soon as you kind of say yes, and you may not even be aware that you're saying yes to it, because it might be something that's happening like in your dreams or in those sort of high levels when you're sleeping and you're connecting in, and it's on a very different level. So, but if you may be aware of it as well, it just depends. But yeah, as soon as you kind of say yes, it's like that system just collapses and dies. And you're now in the process of allowing that to end. And that's kind of where it is at the moment, which is why in the near future, you have this sense of the Five of Cups. This feels like something has been lost, and something has been lost, but it's an old part of you. It's an old system, an old cycle. And so it might come with a sense of loss for a moment where you're looking to the past and not turning around and looking at the future yet. But because I feel like this ending is huge. It's taking a lot out of you energetically, like I said. And so it might be while you're in that energy, that's all you're going to see at this moment in time until it shifts and clears. So it's a dismantling of the old at this moment in time. So this is you. You're presenting as the Lovers, which is a Gemini energy. And again, it is that you have had the choice here. A choice has been offered, and needs to be made if you haven't already made that. So the Lovers card, you're presenting as someone that has been given a choice point by the divine. So, yeah. So I feel like you understand this. I feel like you do understand this as you're presenting as that. The energy around you, we have the Strength card, and, we have the Singer of Courage and the Strength card. And really, this is that energy surrounding you that is giving you the strength and the courage to step into this new energy, to embrace the new, and it's giving you strength and encouragement. So it's very, very supportive energy. You will feel like you have this sort of energy that you don't know where it's coming from, that is spurring you on, but you are surrounded by this. So that's actually, you're being really, really supported in this, Taurus. And then hopes and fears, we have Temperance. This is the Sagittarius card. We're in Sagittarius. This reading is for Sagittarius season. So this is, wanting to, and again, expansion, balance on a huge level, because I think there's a part of you that there may be a part of you that doesn't understand what's happening, and it feels like the ending of one and it's fairly imbalanced, because it feels like more into the ending and dealing with the ending of that cycle rather than the new coming in yet. And you're needing that balance of the new to come in to feel. So you could be feeling a little bit off balance, off kilter with this, but you just need to understand that there is something big coming and something big ending. So, and we'll look at that more in the extended reading. We'll have a look at what that is that's coming in here. So in the outcome or potential outcome, these are all potential energies that you can choose to interact and embrace or not. We have the Seven of Pentacles, so there is growth. There's a period of assessment where it's like, now what do I do? How am I going to springboard off this and create exponential growth? How can I make more money? How can I make my money grow? Really is the big thing that comes out of this. Looking at ways to be bringing in more money. I mean, this can be growth in all areas of your life, but I feel like the very first focus, the first thing that you're going to be looking at when you are stepping into this and still coming out of the old is your relationship to money, investments, and looking for new growth in that department. So you're going to want to step into a comfort zone, which is your earth energy, and an area that you feel really comfortable in. So, yeah, that's fair enough, because this can be uncomfortable energy, this transition that's coming through here. So we have as an overall energy at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. And look, the path is clear now. And that's what we were saying with that elephant energy. And fear and doubt has gone. That's why this is not a transition that will come with a lot of fear and that sort of energy. That I feel like there is a natural passing here. But it's more just a huge energetic shift. And so how that affects you on a physical level it might actually have a huge physical effect on you for the moment. But your mind is clear. Your rational mind has said, go ahead, has given it the go ahead. So when the Queen of Swords comes in, she opens the path, clarity comes through for the clarity of vision and for the new to come in. So it's your head's in the right space, basically. But yeah, it's just a different kind of feeling that's coming through here. So this is where I'm going to leave it, Taurus. It's quite fascinating, but this is a huge, huge transition that's happening here, that it's just important to kind of understand that that's what's happening on a much kind of higher level. And we're going to look at, this is where I'm leaving the YouTube reading, we're going to look at this at the extended and take a look at what the new is that's coming in. So I'd love it if you come over to that and we can look at that in more depth. The link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, I do feel like, yes, something big is coming. This is building towards something, and we are heading towards that 21st of December, which is the age of Aquarius. I feel like this is the start of the transition into that. So, yeah, it's incredibly powerful. So thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and take care. Take care of yourself and remember to take some time out if you need it. Bye.